And you know, Trillium money is some 125 million now, Gladys, or thereabouts, province-wide. It was 100 million about 5 or 6 years ago, and we as a government recognize the importance of what Trillium does to non-profit organizations such as this fantastic theatre. So to the folks involved in putting the application forward, congratulations, because I said a minute ago, for a while we couldn't spend all the money locally. Well, now we created an atmosphere where we don't have enough money based on those applications. So it's very competitive, and obviously you made a compelling case how important this is to you, to the community of Port Hope, and indeed I would say Northumberland County and beyond, because I'm sure some folks from Durham and even as far as Toronto would come to this establishment. So I'm delighted to be here with Gladys tonight to tell you that you were successful in a grant of just over $91,000 to help you protect this fantastic building, and also to improve the air quality that we all breathe when we're here. So to one and all, congratulations, and I'm really delighted to be here to help you celebrate.
It's my pleasure to be here, and I'll give you a little bit of background. I am a grant review team member. There are usually 5 from Northumberland County. Presently, at this time, there are 3. So if you would like to volunteer, send your name in to Lou or to the Ontario Trillium Foundation. Go to OntarioTrilliumFoundation.org on the internet and get some information about it. And they're looking for individuals who are interested in the progress and enhancing their communities. And the Ontario Trillium Foundation is an agency of the Government of Ontario under the Minister of Culture. And it started out 28 years ago with about $8 million to donate to different organizations. They've always stressed volunteers, and that's what you have here. And the focus is recognition and financial assistance to the ideas and efforts of volunteers whose creativity, energy, drive, intelligence, interest in their community, and that's what they, which eventually does something for that community. They usually complete the project. If volunteers start something, they complete it, quite often without consultants. And in September, this past September, I was privileged to be here and meet some of your directors, and they call that, it's a review of the application, but it's called a site visit. So I was here, and well, I'm going to read this because I wrote this last night and I don't want to miss my thoughts. You know the familiar saying, one has only one chance to make a first impression. Well, your board of directors that I met that morning were awesome. As the young people would say, they rocked. The intelligence and experience of each one of them, it seemed to me so outstanding, so remarkable, that I knew then that if they got the grant, it would be carried through. And so you got $91,500, and all the details of the application will be completed through them, because I could see then their credentials are so great. You should be very pleased that you have people of that caliber. And I understand that it even leaked on the roof leaks so badly that sometimes came on the stage. I suppose you could have had a musical singing in the rain. But
thank you very much. It says the Ontario Trillium Foundation is proud to support the building of healthy and vibrant communities across the province. And the rest of it is en français, which I could do.
Go ahead.
Fondation Trillium de l'Ontario est fière d'appuyer les communautés saines et dynamiques partout dans la province.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's about it. The $91,200 grant that we did receive, and the money is in the bank, is going to replace the old roof over this stage and over where you are that has been leaking for at least 5 years. Will repair the leaks by the elevator shaft, which unfortunately would drop down onto the projectionist in the projector room, so his head got wet. We will get rid of the old chimney, which is redundant, and cap it, and we will replace the HVAC, or heating, ventilation, air conditioning system, with a new one. The current one is 20 years old, and believe it or not, it was going to cost almost 50% of the price of a new one to take it off the roof and put it back on again. So we decided a new one would obviously be more energy efficient, and in this day and age, that's all goodness. I would like to thank the Trillium Foundation and the Government of Ontario for accepting our application. And I'd like to congratulate you. It's such a thorough, complete, and exhaustive, and some of us would say exhausting, process. We learned an awful lot about ourselves because we had to answer questions that we never answered before. So I think we know a lot more about the theatre than we did before this all started.